Oh yeah, tell us something that will make people know about you, any part of it, so hobbies or whatever, and you with the Catman.
Dave's party tricks throwing bread rolls at counter assistants in supermarkets.
It gets a bit stubborn if the bread's not
Quite right.
quite right. If it's stale, then trouble.
His phobia with cats probably comes from it. It is a nice cat.
I'll tell you a story, right? When I was a kid, my auntie had a cat called Tom. Nasty, nasty, nasty cat. And he wanted to scratch me in the face and made it to my hand. That's why I liked it.
And then further to that, Dave Hanson is in a band called the Dunwell band. And he drives a Porsche. Now this Porsche has a soft top roof, and it found its home on this soft top roof.
My neighbour's cat decided to live on my vintage sports car's top. And it's had a couple of ways of stitching. So I was trying to find ways of deterring the cat without actually injuring it. And apparently it's illegal to BB gun your neighbour's cat. It's illegal to hurt somebody else's cat. So I tried a water pistol, I tried cat away, I tried jumping at him going, go away you horrible cat. Didn't work. So I had to move out.
The Porsche is now in the garage.
At least he didn't pay through the roof. He could have paid through the roof.
Get away, you cat. Get away, you cat. Tried that.
Who are your main influences growing up, and who in the industry today do you really like?
My main influences, when I was younger, I used to listen to Liverpool too, but now it's Dimmy Rice and Frames and just anyway, like Mumford and Sons and now a manufacturer what we're playing, because we're not very similar, but we're
Similar kind of setup.
Yeah, we're using a similar kind of mode to how they've pushed their career, and we're kind of not following in their footsteps as such, but we appreciate and we admire the way that they've done it. They went out and they gigged for 2 years solid, just playing for nothing, just playing just to cover their own costs and just build a fan base. We kind of like that.
I'm down with that as well.
With my influences?
Yeah.
Joe and Dave Dunwell. Because these guys can write songs, they can sing, they've got talent, and to me anybody that can go out and do that on a day-to-day basis is going to have some kind of influence on me, and they would talk to me every day, and I wouldn't be here doing this if it wasn't for these guys, so hats off to you. You're my
Everything.
You to me are everything that I can sing. Oh baby.
Exactly. What about you, Lee?
I'm really boring, just sitting in the evenings.
That's not boring, though, like Michael. What are your best and worst gig experiences?
Shut up.
Shut up.
My personal best gig was, and I think I'm here with Johnny, is this year we supplied Mumford and Sons to 10,000 people, and it was just, I stood on stage and I stood there and thought, this is what I want for the rest of my life.
It was nice.
And it was a brilliant experience, and probably my worst experience of a gig is playing to the bar staff. Actually, no, yeah, we did a hairdresser's gig. And
Hairdresser's convention, that was my fault.
Yeah,
You got really excited thinking, I was a hairdresser's convention, there's going to be loads of knife, but it turned out to be a little bit of a bad do. But no, it was a good
only on the way, the van broke down, and like all the lights came on the van, and Dave Hanson just said, keep driving, it'll be okay. And I put my foot on the accelerator, and then all of a sudden, everything got brighter and brighter and brighter on the van, and it just went...
Bearing in mind there's an alarm when the van's not working right, so when Dave's saying keep driving, there's this horrible noise in your ears as well.
Blew the main fuse in the van and it's still working anytime.
So, and then we played this hairdressing convention, which was an awful gig. But
It was an experience.
after the gig, we had to sit outside waiting for the RAC man to come and go, yeah, your van's not working.
We got turned back.
He was a nice guy, actually. That.
Yeah, but that was probably the worst experience of a gig.
Okay, cool. Anybody else got anything to add to that? Or?
Most scary experience was pulling into London Gateway when the van had gone wrong again, and everybody went, "Joe, slow down," and he said, "I can't."
Oh God.
Probably one of my best experiences with gigs. It's kind of a bit of a weird one because it's a small little local gig. It was one of the first ones that we did as a band, and we'd all left projects and bands and whatever it was, singing covers in pubs or playing in rock bands or whatever, and all left as jobs to actually do this band. And then we actually played our he was sacked from the last band. But we all got together and we did this gig in our local little pub called Bojangles, and probably the best experience is watching all these people coming upstairs to actually come and watch us, and confirming in my mind that we've made the right decision. I'm going to push this band forward.
Yeah. Well, we pretty much covered like where's the best venue and that, but where's one place that you'd really, really love to play that would make you know that you definitely made it big time?
Royal Albert Hall.
Buckingham Palace.
On the room.
Mine's Wembley, because
Okay.
every time we drive down to London, I've always got, because the way the van's situated, it's always me and Dave Hanson in the front, and if I'm driving, I go, look, there's Wembley, and if Dave Hanson's driving, he'll always knock me on the shoulder and go, look, there's Wembley.
Second bed's over there.
And that's it for me, you know, if we could, it's always been something for me to have an obedient audience who loves what we do, but I think now it's become a stage further, and every time we drive past Wembley I know that we're getting a stage closer to actually filling that place, and I know that sounds arrogant, but I hope that it's true, you know, not that I hope, I think I'm arrogant.
It didn't sound arrogant.
Your crystal ball.
Cut that one out.
Mystic May.
Yeah.
I want us to do a gig at Strength Palace.
Let's not go there.
Well, let's remember that.
Okay. What 3 pieces of advice would you give to somebody who wants to start out, like singer-songwriters who wants to put themselves together to start a band?
Gig.
No, start with the right people, because I got messed up with a bunch of bad uns here. And if I could go back in time, I'd probably change, the lineup and stuff like that. So start with the right people, but also people who are as into it as you are, so that you know you're not going to be dragging me out of bed every morning. I mean, them out of bed every morning. and
Well,
stuff like that.
I'd say if you're going to have a drummer and stuff, I'd make sure it's one that's got his own transport.
And drum kit.
And drum kit.
I'm with Dave Dunwell, you know, it's gig. You know, we've done 40 gigs in 20 days, and it's done us the world.
Everyone kind of works around for this, I don't know, this kind of amazing record deal to come through. But to be honest with you, it's not about industry seeing it all the time. It's about building up a good fan base. You can't build up a big fan base.
And enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
You've got to love what you're doing, and there's no point doing it.
It's like bus drivers. They don't like what they're doing, you can tell.
Do it. And the thing is, also, you've got to know in your heart that it's what you want to do, because you've got to realise you're going to be skipped, because there's no easy way into anything. You know, we've seen people on our travels who have had a lot of money and have done this, and they might have a little bit of talent, they might have a lot of talent, but they've got a lot of money. Every now and again, someone on that scene will get somewhere with it. Chances are, you can throw a lot of mud at a wall, but only some of it's going to stick, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you've got to realise that you're going to have to be skinned for a long time in order to get to that point where you actually start making something, because there's a lot of hard work involved. We've been doing this for a year and a bit now, and it's costing us more than we're making at the moment, as far as what we're actually putting out there and getting it coming in. But we've got faith, and without faith, I don't think any of us will keep going. But we know that what we're doing.
But slowly but surely, we are actually seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
But we all love what we do, and I wouldn't change this for you. I've done jobs which have paid me a lot of money, and I'm doing jobs which have paid me very much money. But this is the best job I've ever done.
Job satisfaction.
Exactly. And every morning I wake up and think, do you know what? I've got to go out and play a gig now, and I've got to play some guitar, and I've got to do a gig in front of some cool people, and play some cool songs, and hang around some cool people, and that's all you need, mate.
Okay. People are said to learn from their mistakes. What was a mistake you learned from, and what was the teacher?
We personally as a band have made a lot of mistakes.
Trusted a lot of people.
Trusted a lot of people within a short period of time. But the thing is,
So it's worth just taking a step back, isn't it?
Yeah, we
Sure.
Contemplating.
Suppose that kind of goes
because
with
of the kind
the
of people that we are, we've made this mistake and we've learned from it. And I think that there's no us stronger as a band.
The music business is full of crooks. And what you're going to know is where you're going to find them, and that's pretty much everywhere. And you're just going to be wary of it.
We found,
Realise that you're going to get screwed over, and it's just to the limits of where you're going to get screwed over.
There's very few people that are ever going to do anything for free. There are certain people that we've met on this journey that are genuinely just music lovers. People who are organisers of other events, and people that will be in our lives for a long time. But there are also on the same side twice as many people out there that are, like Joe says, they're out there for money. They're out there just to catch a bit of limelight. So I suppose that goes back to a bit of advice of what to
trust no one.
DTA.
How do you describe your style and sound to somebody who hasn't heard any of your music before?
We struggle with this, don't we?
Melodic.
Always, I said this, isn't it?
You said this on Facebook, yeah.
It's drum and bass.
Yeah, we always do that.
It's jazz pop punk. Acoustic harmony. I'd probably say.
I'd like to say it's good songs, stand well and play well.
Wholesome music.
Good, yeah, perfect.
Definitely like that. Okay. What are your favourite covers to play when you're having a jam, and which song by someone else do you wish that you'd actually written yourself?
Good question.
My favourite cover to play is probably Creep by Radiohead, because I'm a show-off and I can hit the note, and I don't like to jump.
No, you got a Ray Charles song.
Oh no, yeah, I'm a massive fan of Ray Charles, so like anything.
Run dance to the songs, John.
What do you wish you'd written?
What do I wish I'd written? I wish I'd written Georgia by Ray Charles.
I wish I'd written Yesterday.
Mine's probably it's weird. This is a metal band called Head PE, but they've got a very nice, beautiful song called The Meadow, and I sing it quite a lot because I like it, and I definitely wish I'd written it. It's unexpected for someone who's doing all this crazy heavy music, and then suddenly it's about this nice little beautiful song. Look it up.
Probably Cannonball by Damien Rice, and the only reason is because I've been playing it since it came out. I've been playing it in pubs, and I've never ever got bored of playing it. And walking in Memphis.
It's a crowd pleaser.
Because it's a crowd pleaser.
What about you?
A song called Cry Love, not Cry Love, by a band called Cry Love, and it's a song called Warm River Pearl, and I never get bored of singing. I love it.